Hi guys, what's up? I just thought that I would come to you guys to talk about things I've learned during 2020. This year, let me start off by saying, this year has kind of just been, not kinda, but quite literally been such a mess. And I'm just absolutely over 2020. I almost said 2019. I wish we could go back, quite honestly, but I'm done. This year has just been a roller coaster for everyone, to say the least. Let me first start by saying what I thought 2020 was gonna be. So I literally probably for the last like 3 months of 2019, I was kind of just like, 2020 is going to be the best year ever. 2020 is going to be about growth and reflection and working on my inner peace and all of this stuff, which strangely enough, all those things happened except for 2020 being like the best year ever. 2020 has been so draining on so many levels. And I'm just grateful that Hubster and I got to have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular anniversary before COVID. Miss Rona decided to come up in here and wreck the house. Disrespectful, misery ass. You know, your misery is not going to get my company, Miss Rona, but she did for a short period of time. We had a great anniversary. Our anniversary is February 10th. So it was our last big date and it was so fun. And I'm so thankful that we spent that whole week, which is what we do normally every year, but I'm so glad that we spent that entire week just exploring and having fun and doing all this cool stuff, because like a few weeks after, it was a wrap. It was like lockdown, shut down, close it off. You're finished. You're done. Outside, restaurants, movie theaters, what's that? It's done. So we quickly got used to it. Now, with us, we were kind of just like, oh, okay. And not thinking that it was going to even last as long as it has, which is shocking to me, to be honest, but not so shocking at the same time. I don't even know if I'm making any sense. But we honestly just didn't know what to think. And the world was upside. It was like, as soon as Rona hit, a week or so later, or a month or so later, everything hit the fan. All of the craziness started happening. All of the major problems going on in this world just erupted. And I started to panic a lot, because it was just like, we had the injustices, we had the discriminations, we had the wildfires, we had, you know, the protesting, the looting, the going back and forth, and then all the politics and all the angry people. And it was just, I was seeing the world, I felt like, to me, on fire. And I don't even know if I want to say the world. I just want to say America. America felt like it was on fire. I felt a lot of pressure, and my anxiety hit an all-time high. And then there became like this pressure on social media to do what everyone is doing and post about what everyone is posting about, and to talk about it, and to do this and do that. And if you weren't doing it, then you're not shit. And I was just like, so I was fighting a lot with myself, because I was doing a lot behind the scenes, but I also didn't feel good about posting about the things that I was doing behind the scenes. And that just made me feel icky in a way. Now, I'm not knocking anybody that does good deeds and likes to post it online. Do what you do if that's what makes you happy. But for me personally, I feel uncomfortable posting about what I do to help anything or anyone. It just feels like I'm grabbing for attention for people to pat me on the back for being a decent human being, and I don't need that. But that's just what it is for me. I don't know how everyone else feels about that, but I just personally don't feel the need to post about things that I do to help others or things that I donate to, whatever, to get acknowledgement and that atta girl pat on the back. But I stopped posting about a lot of things because I just started to see so many people posting the same things. Everybody was posting the same thing, talking about the same thing, and I was just feeling my anxiety go high and high and high and high and high. So I took a break from social media for a little bit, and then I came back because I decided to myself, I started to realize to myself, like, you don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to post what everyone else is posting. You don't have to do any of that. Do what makes you happy right now. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Like, do what makes you happy. What do you want to do? And I want it to be a light. I want it to be a happy place. I want it to be a safe place for people to come and to talk and to just feel good, have a quick little laugh in the midst of all of this craziness. And I feel like having a good laugh or a smile every now and then is absolutely okay, especially every single day. I think you should smile. You should laugh a few times a day, if not a few times, and at least once a day, because I just feel like laughter spreads so much joy and positivity spreads so much joy and so much love. And that's the kind of energy I like to personally give off. So I started, when I came back to social media, that was the first thing I learned. The first thing I learned was just letting go and just choosing to be a positive person in the world on fire, in a world on fire. And so when I came back, I started posting positive things. The first thing I started posting when I came back, I was posting a lot of people that were still alive, a lot of Black people that were alive and well, and to appreciate them while they're here. I was posting about trans lives that are alive and well and still here, and appreciate them while they're still here. I was posting about LGBTQ plus people, gay, lesbian, whatever, alive and well, and we should be appreciating them while they're still here. So I started doing that, which I should probably do again because I actually liked doing that. And a lot of people actually liked seeing that because it wasn't just full on pain and violence that you're seeing on the day-to-day basis. It was a look at people that are here that we aren't appreciating because we have this idea that people that we know or people that we love, our friends, our family, whoever, are just going to be here. And so we're never prepared for something bad to happen. When it does, that's when everybody starts getting all of this attention. That's when everybody starts focusing on that person. And that's when you hear that person's name so often. So I wanted to show people that I appreciate them while they're here. I appreciate them so much, and I want them to know that I appreciate them. And I want them to know that I see them. Even if I don't know you personally, I want you to know I see you. I see you and I appreciate you. I want people to just feel my love, and I want them to feel my appreciation for them, because all of our lives on this planet matter so much. And if we don't appreciate people while they're still here, you know, I just feel like, why appreciate them while they're gone? Why are you, oh my God, I'm so sad, I miss you so much, like a good one is gone and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, why weren't you even talking about this? I didn't even know you knew this person. So I wanted to post about positive stuff, and I wanted to show people appreciation, and I wanted people to realize that we spend so much time on the negative in this world that all the good and all the positive, and the people that are still here living in it are being overlooked. All of those things are being overlooked. So I had a lot of reflection going on so far this year, and I believe I'm still reflecting, and I believe I'm still growing, and I'm still learning. I'm always going to be growing and learning. I hope so. I hope that I'm always figuring new things out. I hope that I'm always expanding my knowledge. I just started letting a lot of things go also in my life. And that was another thing that I was learning this year, is that I was holding on to things that I didn't need to hold on to. Like, I still had clothes and shoes in my closet that still had the tags on them, still in the boxes, that I hadn't worn yet. And I was just like, what am I holding on to this for? And I'd be like, oh, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. And it's just like, what are you holding on to it for though? So I started packing up a lot of my stuff, and I was taking it to Goodwill and Salvation Army. I wasn't putting it up on Depop and all of those clothes selling sites or whatever, because I just wanted to give back. And that's how I was feeling. I love to give to people. These are, I know I'm talking all over the place, but these are just some of the things that I've been learning this year, and I'm still learning this year. And hopefully I come out of this year a whole new person, because I already do feel like a brand new person. I've been really getting my mental health together and my anxiety under better control. Learning about me and learning about what I was accepting into my life and what I won't accept into my life. You know, learning about other people's experiences that I was closed to, because I've never personally lived it. So that's just how my thought process was, which was stupid, but I had a lot of growth. And I also took in a lot of positivity for myself, and going outside and hiking and being one with nature is the most healing thing that I have ever done for myself, more than meditation, more than just doing yoga, more than writing down in my journals, anything. Walking around, hiking and running, being outdoors, feeling the sun on my skin and the wind in my hair and the ground on my feet is the most healing experience that I have ever had in my life. And I will never give it up now. I will never give it up now. And I've been working on my health and my fitness, and all of these things just started happening kind of naturally. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, even though it's long as shit. I just want to say, take the time for yourself. Take the time to really dive into yourself. Go in there. I mean, and really start carving out the shit, because there was stuff in there in me that I didn't think was there. And being in quarantine and during this time, you do a lot of self-work, a lot of destruction and reconstruction on yourself. And I did, and I took out a lot of gunk that was in me, and a lot of negativity and darkness around me and in me. And I got to scoop all of that out. I got to take a lot of that fear out of myself, and I got to put a lot of light and energy and love and compassion into replace those dark spaces. And I'm still growing, and I'm still learning, and I'm still working on myself. And I'm thankful in a way to COVID-19, because I don't know if I would have spotted or noticed those dark negative thoughts and feelings if it weren't for me having to sit with myself and deal with those. So I'm kind of thankful for it in that way. And I think that this world has a lot of healing to do. So much healing to do in this world. And I just hope it comes fast, because we all need it. We all need a healing. We all need love. We all need compassion. what was happening. Quickly before I go, how are you? How are you guys doing? How are you dealing with COVID and quarantine and everything that's going on in the world? How are you? If you need to reach out to someone, if you need to talk to anyone, I am always available to talk to anybody. You can comment under the comments here, or you can follow my social media, which is down below, and DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter, and we can talk about how you're feeling. And if I can help in any way, let me know. So if you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.